So we're just chatting, I mean, like proper chatting, and we straight to the combo, and this, do you know him, do you know it, this, you know, it's like having a proper laugh, and he's going to me, lad, you know what, he's going, lad, I swear, I feel like I've known him for years. I'm like, you know what, lad, I do myself, you know, like, you know, when he just hit it off with somebody, like, proper sad, and, you know, and he's saying all that before, he says to me, lad, I'm working for you, do you know what this kid is? You know what, he's gonna roll for him, yeah, you know what, he's gonna roll for him, because he's a belter, I like him, he's good company, yeah, he's one of them kids you can just tell, he's always happy, and even if, like, someone close to him just like, you know what I mean, anything comes around to him, and he's like, ah, lad, what's that? Like when them kids at a funeral, he makes you laugh. That's what he's like. So I'm like, all right, listen, so let's get serious. And so we went to just swear off the story conversation, and we're going into just normal talk, do you know what I mean? And he goes, well, I did this, and I can do this. And you know what? He's got a good little, he's got like a bit of pull, do you know what I mean? He's got a bit of pull. If he's saying what he's saying, and he is like, he's not messing around, which I don't think he's going to, because he knows quite well, I'll call him out. I'm not going to try, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go, like, he'll just come out in the end if he's chatting pony, do you know what I mean? I don't know, well. So he's like, lad, listen to me, I'm going to be 100% steady, and I feel like I've known you for years, and I have a proper vibe, and I'm just laughing my head off like, lad, you're proper funny. Wakes up in the morning, he's already up, he's going to be like, get on this, like, what do you want, it's for you? I said, what is it? He went, there was a letter under the pad, you know, like under the door, my excuse, put a like letter under the door. He said, lad, get on that, looks at it, yeah, tag approved. Get on that for a day, what a start to the day, that's a belter. So I'm like, listen, lad, don't tell no one I'm getting me tagged. He's like, why? I said, like, because there'll be people who want to jump on it. Yeah, because, I've been seeing him getting out. Look. Yeah, 10 days from now. So 10 days from now, to London, like, on a Monday. Lad, listen, don't tell no one. Why, lad? Why? Toy be made up. I think I made up, but there's people who be like, right, I've only got 10 days to get him now. He's like, whatever, lad, listen to me now. There's people in here who'll be like, yeah, he's getting off in 10 days. Once he bails, yeah, that's it. He's got his firm back with him, whatever. He's going to be hard to get it, you know what I mean? There's loads of people in here who hate me, lads. They hate me, lads. Especially when I was, you know, with the fucking snooker ball and all that. And he goes, yeah, lad, I know. What are you going to do? I said, whatever, lad, I'll front it is what it is, you know what I mean? I said, just always make sure, though, that before the doors open, you know, there's weapons and that we're going, because someone could just, like, burst the pad. He's like, sound. So everything's just proper sound, you know what I mean? It's all sound, like, no, nice day at the office, everyone's sound, what's that? Nothing to report on about yet, no status, no nothing like that, no snars, it was all good. So I've got, like, when I go to sleep tonight, I've only got 9 days left, you know what I mean? So I'm counting these days off, yeah. I don't really want to get entangled up and all that, but there is like one little rat who would love to just, you know, absolutely give it to me before I go. But I'm going to have to be careful about it. But if I don't get him now, I'm never going to get him. Simple as that. Because I know who his firm are. I've asked about them, and they're heavy, you know what I mean? So for me to go down there, it'd be all in, do you know what I mean? And it's not really worth all that, but I'm going to try and slap him, you know what I mean? I'm going to try and absolutely just give him a few little slaps, mate, before I go. Let's see what happens with that, though. But that's what's on my mind, you know what I mean? So then we get through everything, and then it's lights out. Now, remember what I said to him? I said lights out, I mean the lights actually go off. Someone said that to me. So what, the lights don't go off? I'm like, no, you can see what you want. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then that's what's going on. So lights go out, yeah, which means it's just like safety things. So phones Lindsay, I'm like, what's happening? She's like, what's that? So told. She's like, yes, mate, up and that. She went, where's the taxi? I said, your dad's outhouse, because they're in the land where they live with their fucking big mansion. They've got like an outhouse, and the outhouse is like someone's like 3-bedroom gaff, you know what I mean? It's a proper belter. I'm fine with that. I don't want to be nowhere near, not like that, because the granddad's still proper snarling at me, but he's not snarling at me, but he's just on it. I'm gonna have to just come across it and just like be like, you know what's happening? Listen, here's how it is. I'm gonna have to tell him, man, and just see where he goes with it. But you know, I don't know. And then I've got our kid's gonna absolutely just batter me as soon as I get out. There's no way he's not. So I'm gonna say nothing to him. I'm gonna like just like blend it, and then just be like, yeah, what's that like? Because there's no way he's not gonna punch me out. And I'm not gonna hit him back because I deserve it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna take it. It is what it is. You know, it was all my fault. Absolute mushroom behaviour that way, innit? And now I'm getting out. It's all come clear, to get what I mean. It's like I'm coming back into my own self. Yeah, because when you go to jail, your mind, it sort of half stays in the same place, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Not for everyone, but it does for me a little bit. So it's like, if you get nicked and then you do like you do like a 3.5 or whatever, when you come out, you've got the same mentality that you had when you went in, because it's all like, so, the only thing you've done really is, all right, I've been out of the game for a little bit, but I've still made me dough. Yeah, I've still made me dough. I've still done what I had to do. I'm still walking out to what, at least a mil what our kid's got there. He's not going to do nothing like that, yeah? He's got the 200, I've got the mil. No, do you know what, lads? He's got the mil and I've got the 200, because that's what I'm going to give him, yeah? I'll take the 200, I'm happy with that, and I'll give him the mil, yeah? And that's even after he's punched me head in, because he deserves it, yeah? And I was a rat, and I can see wow, my head just went. It was the Lily Oban Louise thing that just like sent me west, and then the kisses and think about it though, I've led it there, and then told her to stop putting kisses on it, and then she stopped putting kisses on it, and I forgot that, and only remembered that. Confirmation bias, you get what I mean? I know for a fact 100% nothing wrong wrong. I'm going to come out, I'm going to see her, everything's going to be sound, blah, 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 blah. But my to-do list is, to number one, take a Arden off our kid, because there's no way he's not going to, he's horrible. There's no way he's not going to at least combo me, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to fight back. I'm going to take it on the chin, literally. Hopefully he won't drop me. And it'll be awkward, but let's see what happens, innit? Let's see what happens. So what's happened is, right, get on this, right? And if you don't think this happens, then whatever, yeah. But I know it happens, and what happens was the Scrooge told people, because they knew that they weren't getting paid, yeah. So they're getting paid off these now, yeah. Because when I was like paying Scrooge and that, they were looked after for what I needed and all that, but it wasn't like an ongoing thing where, do you know what I mean? It was a different sort of thing. But these other kids, they're paying him all the time, and they're in for longer and all that, blah, blah, blah. So their loyalty's gone from anything to do with me now to them. So they've sort of half told them, do you know what I mean? I didn't know at the time yet, but I have got a proper firm on me, Casey, you know. And it's going to be first come, first served, yeah. And you know what? I'm lucky in so many ways, right? Because I'm telling this story now, yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to the story. Now, I know you might think, nah, you're right. No, first come, first served, yeah. And let's just take a step back now, yeah, and this is all fictional. Everything I'm saying is fictional. This is Collide, it's a fictional series, yeah. Think about what I could have done to you lads, yeah. Yeah. Everything's been quiet, we've all been quiet 2-3 days ago. I'm starting to throw little snarls over the land and that, like, what's he looking at? Like, what are you, what, yeah, what? And get on this, right, there was some crazy event that went on in Liverpool, and the lads who were Scousers, they got nicked out the way, yeah. So they've all come in on remand, the firm, there's about 9 of them, and I knew about 6 of them, yeah. They've all just come in on the wing and remand, yeah, and just being like, what's that? And I'm like, lads, what is happening? So this kid who's in my pad, he's like, no way. I'm like, lad, listen to me now, it's the heaviest and the sickest, like, Scouser to Scouser, yeah. You just know what I'm about around, yeah, you just know what I'm about, because a few people have been on my channel, they've been like, listen, lad, what's happening, lads, I'm on you, yeah, it's sad, I can't leave that up, it's gotta go. But yeah, you're on it, and we're all on it, right? Now, these are only fictional stories, and I'm just making this all up now, but let's get back to Collide. So there's a firm of Scousers in there, yeah. I'm like, what is that? And they're only about 2-3 pads down, yeah, sound like, what we've got, they're like, lad, look at them, everything, just as you'd expect it, because they were expecting the door to go, so they never got nicked on the spot, they just knew they were, whatever they'd done, whatever, I'm not going to go into it, because it'll start, like, naming them, and, you know, and all that, so just swerve all that, and let's just get right into it, yeah. Big shout to every Scouser right down south in Mono, yeah. Yeah, you know the script. It was just a belter. I was like, lad, what's that? Like, I've been here for like 10 hours, like, have you yet? Have you got on lockers? I'm like, nah, have a fuck, lad, no. I haven't got on lockers, lad. I don't think you can get on lockers, lad. And he was like, what, mess night, lad? Let's go, firmed up. It was a belter. So I was like, you know what, this kid I had about 4 days left to go by now, right? And I'm not going to get excited. Now, what I could have done, make no mistake about it, what I could have done was be like, listen, lads, blah, 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 let's go all in. There's absolutely no way they wouldn't have, and I 100% guarantee that right now, and I mean right now, I guarantee it would have went proper heavy. So, me being who I am, and thinking, you know what, they could have been like that with me, and they could have took it well further than what they did, but they didn't. But now the tables have turned, I can. So am I going to be a rat on my way out and just absolutely give the order and just run in first? I'll run in first, make no mistake about it. Yeah, I'm some mushroom, I'll be the first one in, yeah. But is it worth it? And I was debating it. I was like, honestly, I was debating it for days and days. And on the last day, one of the kids went to me, like, what's happening then? Because you're going. And I went, said, you know what? Leave him too. I said, let me just go and get him. He's like, go on, sound. So just rolls up on his pad, yeah, bounces right in. And the lads around with one of them grabbed the other kid because it was not suiting him and just put him out the way, yeah. And I've just absolutely give it to this kid, you know. Lads, it might come back on me one day, but not today. So the mornings come, I'm up early, I've got all my shit, all my shit. What, you're just gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna keep that, and you're just like, why would I keep it? Just leg it straight away. So walks out, Lindsay's there, just like, bam, I was like, what is that? And just flexing, proper Bentley converts, like an Onyx. I'm like, yes, what's happening? I said, what is happening? She went, I got the idea of your mate. I said, I fucking know you did, yeah, make no mistake, I know you did. Right, so anyway, jumps in the car, boom, fly flying, it's proper boss, and I mean boss. It was like the first day I met her again, do you know what I mean? It was just boss, mate, and you can just tell she's been proper loyal, do you know what I mean? And then what I was thinking is, you know what, it's embarrassing, and I'm thinking, I've still got to answer to him. I just don't want to answer to him, but it is what it is. So flies down, gets in the house, what's happening? She's the granddad's like proper Sammy, and I mean proper Sammy, like proper Sammy, like well sounded them, everything, everyone's just Sammy, right? And I'm thinking, you know what, I've done these a favour anyway, so let's go. Goes in this room and that, and then the next day, these people come out and they start measuring, like get in the bath and walk to the door and all that and all that. So I'm like, alright, sounds, I'm on the tag. So I'm tagged up from 8 till 8 in the night till 8 in the morning. Sammy, see you later, yeah. I'm up early every morning, aren't I? Do you know what I mean? So I says, so what do you want to do tomorrow? It's like, well, I said, be up early, let's go and do whatever it is. It's like, alright. Like, have you seen your kid? I'm like, no. So I'm just like proper like avoiding it. But I'm thinking, I can't avoid it. I'm going to have to tell him out because it's not going to be long before someone else tells him out. And if I haven't told him out, that looks like I'm a shit house, but I'm not a shit house. So, I'm going to have to just deal with this soon as, aren't I? So I text him, right? And now I've got a new phone because he brought me a new phone. So text me goes through and he writes back, says, I can see him typing. He's back, sound lad. He said, let's meet up for a drink. But like, I know he's lying. I know he's lying. He's proper lying. He's just lying. He's going to fucking bother me. So says, so writes back, all right, sound lad. He says, what? He said, when tonight? I'm like, oh, yeah, it's sad. So they're having a bit of a party, like a little, like, you know, like in the outhouse. It's going to be a bit of a party and it's going to be like extensive where I can walk through without it going off and all beeping and shit, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a little get together and obviously he's going to come, isn't he? So, let's see what happens in it. So I'm just sitting there and I'm starting to get a bit like, not nervous and that, but what am I supposed to say to him? Do you know what I mean? Because now we're back to normal. Lad. I'm trying to like hope that he'll understand that. I had a little bit of a psychotic phase. My head was gone. I was, you know, I'm in the pad, lad. It is what it is, lad. You've never been in the pad, so you don't understand what it's like, lad. Yeah, I've been in and out the pad for years, lad. You know you have. So, you know, lad, you've got to give me a little bit of slack on this one, lad. Yeah, now I'm going to start begging, but, you know, come on, lad. Give me, you know, lad. I love you, lad. So I've got your back, lad. No matter what. I'm going to try and talk me out of it, but without anyone getting on it. So everyone's in the party, it's all silent. I'm just being all silent thinking, where's he? Next thing I just sees him pulled up and I'm thinking, So he jumps out and he's with this bird, and this bird was proper heavy as well. And I mean proper heavy, like 10 out of 10. She just bounces in, right? And I'm like, what is happening? She's like, what's happening, lads? The little, I'm not going to say little rat because I knew what he was doing. He just like, what's happening, lads? Oh, like proper hugs now. And then just looks at me. He's got this little weird prolonged stare, right? I don't know what it means. It just means, yeah, watch what happens to you, lad. So I'm like, yeah, so I'm taking a piss. I'm like, lad, I've missed you. Because no one knows what's happened. So Lindsay's like, you know what, it's horrible. It's horrible, but it's that funny and horrible. It could just get me a walk over here. You know what I mean? I can't be asked getting my head pushed in. And I'm going to swallow it. I'm going to take whatever you get. But he's waiting for his moment. I'm not going to be anywhere near him where there's just me and him. Make no mistake about it. Lindsay, come with me a minute, kid. Do you know what I mean? So he's proper playing off. He's like being all like proper sad. But I know him, and he knows, and I know he knows, and he knows. He's looking at me, and I'm thinking, So he's like, what's happening? He said, yeah, I come out here. I'm like, what for? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you want me to go up there for, lad? And everyone's like, what do you want to go up there for? You know, I know what he was. So in the end, I don't know what to talk about. I was typing. Let's go to the bog first. Goes the bog. Big fat one of his nostrils, like a proper limo power. Comes downstairs, says, yeah, come out in the garden, lad. He's like, yeah, come out. I said, yeah, I tell you what, come round here where there's going to be absolutely nobody at all, guaranteed. He's like, yeah. I said, yeah, lad. So I walks round and I'm thinking, now I know he's not going to steal on me, so I'm not like all nervous walking there. But I know as soon as he like starts turning around and like, you know what I mean, getting to all fucking crazy stances and shit, I know what's going off, right? And I can't really be asked with it. So I'm trying to like soften the blow, and I'm like, lad, my head was gone there, you know, lad. I was like, thinking. And he's like looking at me, but every time he looks at me, he's losing power. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm an absolute idiot, lad. You know, lad, I was wounded for days, and I knew you were going to just like proper waste me and all that. And you know what? No, by the time we got to where we were going, right, he just powered down, right? He just turned out to me and said, you know what, lad, you're a fucking knob, right? He went, lad, I swear. He said, lad, I've never been hit by no one. And I was like, lad. I was like, lad, let's just cry together. And he's laughing, saying to you, you're a prick, lad. I'm like, lad, I'm proper sorry. So I'm hugging him, like force hugging him. He's going, like, get off me now. I'm like, lad, please. It's got to the point now where if he hits me, he's going to be the knobhead because it's just got too far. Now it's like funny, you know what I mean? So he's like, lad, I said, listen to me. I said, yeah. Oh, he sounds. He went, lad, I love it. I said, lad, I was just jail. I said, lad, you've never been in jail. He's only he's going, all right. I said, well, listen. I said, we still looked at the door. He went, yeah. I said, what have you got for me? He said, I've got a mill in cash, cold cash, lad. Give me the 200 quid and you have the mill. And he was like, what? I said, lad, give me the 200 quid. You have the mill. And that's it, because that's what I had my mind set on anyway, lad. And he's going to me, lad, are you fucking messed? I said, if you would have hit me, lad, you would have got 200 quid and that would have been that. I said, but lad, you didn't. I said, lad, I don't know what, I knew you weren't going to. Like, you know, I probably wasted anyway because you're not little no more, lads. And he just went, what? I was like, I'm only messing, lads, I'm only messing. But, boss, it was just like, I needed that. That's what was needed to just put the icing on the cake, yeah. It was just like, it was like a cherry just fell out the sky and landed right on me cake, yeah. Let's go. Do you want to see Collide? Watch what happens next.